Welcome to the Cardinal Sports Network's presentation of basketball at Trinity Valley Community College. We are coming to you live on this Saturday afternoon in Athens, Texas from Leon Smith Report at Cardinal Gym. For this afternoon, the 12th ranked Cardinals will take on the Jacksonville College Jaguars in a Region 14 Conference men's basketball contest. The Cardinals are 8-2 overall, 1-0 in conference play. Jacksonville is 3-5 on the season, 0-1 in conference play. I'm Benny Rogers along with Tim Howard. To bring you in, Tim, Cardinals are riding a 2-game win streak. They've had a really nice season under first-year head coach Marty Levinson.
Yeah, they have. They, they're like anybody in the early going with a new system to kind of learn and finding their way. They're looking good off to 8-2 start.
The Cardinals returned just 3 players from last year's Region 14 champion and national tournament appearance team, and that would be, of course, Mekhi Darcy, the point guard for the Cardinals, Alou Cissé, number 14, and number 21, Devin Franklin. We saw those 3 young men contribute heavily last year, and the Cardinals going on to capture the Region 14 championship.
Yeah, they should have a big role on this year's team, you would think, and then all the pieces that they're filling in around it should be a lot of fun. Well, again,
speaking of one of those pieces around it, Ahmad Bynum, who transferred in from DePaul, is averaging 18.1 points a game and has hit 35 three-pointers. He hit back-to-back three-pointers Wednesday night against Angelina to force overtime at 56-56. The Cardinals went on to win that game by a count of 70-62.
That was a great performance by Bynum, and you mentioned his here from coming in as a transfer from DePaul. You know a little bit about basketball at DePaul, so it's awesome to just a little bit, right? Obviously talking about some sarcasm, but with a lot of sarcasm. But how about the likes of this squad as we get a chance to talk about what we anticipate? New system, but really a lot of the same style of play.
It absolutely is. The Cardinals are going to press you over the floor. They're going to run their man defense. Now, I will say this: the Cardinals switched out of the zone. They played primarily the zone the first half against Angelina, and were behind at halftime, 29-26. Shift to a man-to-man in the second half, and they turned the game around completely.
Yeah, and they will look to make points and baskets off of those off of that press. So we'll look forward to bringing it for you here in a couple of moments. It's always so much fun to watch these guys just come out and warm up and just kind of get the personality of each player. They're kind of, knocking the ball out of one guy's hand when he ain't looking, and then the wink, and they're coming together as a squad. You can tell.
They really are. What I've noted about this team this year and what I've observed them on campus and in other games, and this is our first time to see them on the Cardinal Sports Network with our full crew going, that there's a great team chemistry on this team. And I know Coach Marty Levinson, once he got on campus last April, went a long way in fostering that chemistry. I
agree with you there. And they look like they're a pretty cohesive unit already.
They are. And one thing about it, Tim, the Cardinals are averaging 76.7 points a game, giving up 69.6. This is kind of an unusual stat for Jacksonville. They're 3-5. They're averaging 81 points a game and giving up 50 a game, and yet they're 3-5.
So they've had a couple of lopsided losses. Even my math can help you with that.
Right. They've lost 3 straight. They lost their last game Thursday night in their conference over to Navarro at home, 94-62.
Boy, that's a wake-up call right there. As we're almost set for the introductions this afternoon, as the men are getting those final instructions here.
It'll be interesting to see how the Cardinals come out of the gate today. Like I said, they got to a slow start down in Angelina, but really rallied in the second half. They were down 7 most of the second half and rallied in the final couple of minutes just to force overtime.
Force that overtime, then end up winning it by 8 and get it done in a big fashion to open conference play.
We're going to have the introduction of the starting lineups, and then we'll have this Region 14 conference ball game coming in for you very shortly, folks.
Good afternoon, basketball fans, and welcome to the Athens campus of Trinity Valley Community College. Today's matchup is between Jacksonville College and Trinity Valley Community College. Introducing the starting lineups for the Jacksonville College Jaguars. From MBB Cards, number 2, Jackson Eastern New York. From Carthage, number 4, Anthony Reyes. From Missouri City, Texas, number 10, Nehemiah Ratliff. From Naples, Italy, number 15, Massimo Moretti. And from Houston, Texas, Noel Dupachina. Your Jacksonville Jaguars are coached by Louis Truscott and assisted by LaCorey Smith. And now the starting five for your TVCC Cardinals. From Plano, Texas, number 3, Makai Dorsey.
Makai is averaging 9.4 points a
From
game and
Omaha,
3.1 assists.
Nebraska, number 5, Denham Johnson.
Denham Johnson is averaging 8.9 points
From
a game.
Chicago, Illinois, number 12, Cat Bynum.
Mike Bonham is
From
averaging
Yonkers, New
18.1
York,
points
number
and has
14,
35 three-pointers.
Alou
Alou Cisse is averaging 10.7
And
points a
from
game. And running out the starting lineup,
Terrell,
number 21, Devin Franklin of the
Dev
North Carolina Falcons. He's averaging
The
8.3 points and
TVCC
7.6
Cardinals are
points
coached
a game, and he has
by
given,
Marty
he's hit
Levinston,
12
assisted by Guy
three-pointers.
Furr, Matthew
It is Region
Scott,
14 Conference
and
basketball on a
Miles
Saturday,
Kohler.
December afternoon in Athens, Texas, folks. And with the play-by-play is Tim Howard.
Thank you, Benny. It should be a great contest this afternoon as the Cardinals laced up and ready to take on Jacksonville here on this Saturday afternoon.
I was really excited when Marty took the job that he brought back Devin, Makai, and Alou, because those three were the glue last year to that team.
They really were. It all kind of worked through them, and you're eager to see, you know, the pieces that have been brought in around it. You've already mentioned Bynum, and man, what a treat he has been for this program.
And there's been a couple of area kids on the team, too. T.J. Moreland of Mineola and Garrett Knuckles of Bullard, whose dad formerly coached at Pointer before moving over to Bullard for his final 2 seasons in high school.
Fantastic stuff, and we're about to set to see it right here, right now, from Leon Spencer Court on the campus of Trinity Valley Community College in Athens, Texas. Glad to have you along here on the Cardinal Sports Network. Franklin will control the tip, putting it over to Dorsey for the Cards.
And the legend himself, Leon Spencer, is looking on today, Tim, from his front row seat across the way.
Always great to see Coach Spencer. Nice entry level, going strong in the basket, can't get it to go. Cisse
was battling for the Cardinals, but he goes out of bounds off of the Alou.
Yeah, last touch by Trinity Valley. So Cisse Alou.
Full court pressure defense from the Cardinals.
Bringing the heat right off the bat. There he is on the push. It'll be picked up in the corner on the track down by Dorsey. On the run, getting inside, going up strong off the glass. Count the bucket for Denham Johnson. Quick start, bringing the pressure. A lot of dribbling to try and get it down in the corner for 3. Wide open 3, closeout, not in time.
This league, you can't leave them that wide open if we're on the perimeter.
Coach let him know you got to step out, got to get there, Franklin. And he just got there way too late as he was able to step into that one. So 3-2, Cards down in the early going. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound pulled down by Riggins.
Cardinals in the man defense.
Dorsey with a steal, going up strong and left it on the front iron.
Good finish.
Yeah. Boy, that was a good close. Here comes a opportunity for Johnson, the two-handed jam, and it is 4-3 Trinity Valley.
Denham Johnson with the steal and then the slam.
Love it as they are, like you talked about in the pregame, making something happen off of the steal.
Both times the Cardinals have scored this have been off of defensive plays.
Man-to-man, tough, in-your-face D, getting a screen, working around it. Here's a pass down low, spin move, hangs it in. Nicely done. Count the bucket there.
Yeah, Moretti.
Well done there. Moretti with the buckets. Franklin was going to get the pick. He reverses and goes inside. That is another bucket for Johnson. He's got 6.
All 6 points belong to Denham Johnson on the Cardinals ledger.
He's been active at the glass. Three from Marotti. Oh boy, nice touch from the big man.
Nice touch from the big man, you're right, but he was not left uncovered that time. The Cardinals were defending, so it gives him even more credit for the shot.
8-6 here in the early going. Cards down by a bucket. Cisse on the drive. Now they'll pass off Franklin. Going strong up. Feels the contact. No whistle. Count the bucket. Tie ball game.
Devin Franklin did a great job of attacking the goal that time. Ooh, that was a close to 10-second count.
Yeah, they were very dangerously close. Attacking the basket, a jump stop. 10-8. They get the bucket at the back, off the backboard, and good.
Yeah, Devin Franklin was battling inside, but he just got outmanned that time.
First 3 minutes, been a pretty up and down pace. 3+ gone by here.
With few whistles, though, thank goodness.
Absolutely. Dorsey directing traffic. 3 on the way. Count the bucket. Bynum for 3.
His 36th on the season.
Well, he's got a nice touch from deep downtown on the left wing. There's a double team right there. That'll be stolen. Bynum with a slam. Little tomahawk chop at the rim there. Cards up 3.
7 of the Cardinal points have followed 3 turnovers.
And they are working. Getting a little pressure there. Kick out for 3 on the way. Count the bucket. Nicely done. Again, Riggins.
Tied at 13, timeout Cardinals.
Timeout taken here. It's a 13-point game just inside the 16-minute mark. We'll step away. More after this coming up on the Cardinals Sports Network.
At First State Bank, we like to say we're big enough to help, small enough to care. Our communities and the families and businesses within them are what have mattered most to us for decades. Since 1935, our commitment has been to not only support local, but to foster growth for generations to come. We've given back to organizations that help our community thrive, and with 6 convenient locations, we continue to do our part in serving you, our communities, our businesses, our families.
Game here in the first 4+ minutes. The Cards bringing it up the floor. Here's the oop and missed the finish. A little bit off on the pass there.
Baou with the shot.
Baou. Looks like he's in a pretty good spot. That won't go. Baou with the rebound.
Young man bounce back to a key rebound on that possession.
3 won't go. 1 and done for Trinity Valley.
Good defensive start for the Cardinals.
Yeah, they're making it happen on the defensive side of the ball. Almost knocked away again there by Johnson. Denham very active here in the early going. 3 up top. Boy, they have not had any issues with the 3 ball.
It's a difference thus far.
Johnson gives way to Bynum. Bynum on the drive. Hang, shoots, score the bucket.
Young man is smooth, Tim.
Ahmad Bynum looking good. He's got 7. Throws it up in the front row.
Another turnover forced by the Cardinal defense.
So the D continues to work into the ball game for Trinity Valley. It'll be Cisse and also coming on Braden Wood for his first action. Got a stoppage of play here.
Media timeout this time for
So
sure.
it's a full timeout. We're going to step away. More coming up after this. Cardinals trailing by 1. You're seeing it here on the Cardinals Sports Network.
You know, they're not talking about just you all the time like they do rodeo athletes, you know. It's the Wright family, you know, the Wright brothers.
I don't really look at it as we're legendary, but it's kind of unreal what we do and what we get to do. You know, the things we've done and hopefully continue to do. I guess you could say it is legendary.
Step up to the block and tackle the Mac Stack, a Dickey's barbecue pit game changer. Our signature mac and cheese topped with Dickey's quality slow smoked meats. And Dickey's delivers just in time for kickoff. Visit Dickeys.com, legit Texas barbecue.
Telling you, man, that's some it's smack lipping barbecue. I'm trying to look away from the monitor as we come back here. Well, they got a good one going here in the early going. Cardinals smacking their lips on defense, though, because they're making things happen.
I'm sorry, Tim. Cardinals have created 9 points off turnovers.
So still Good start defensively, but boy, Jacksonville's been up for the challenge here. They're playing well behind the arc.
Definitely behind the arc is the key difference for them.
Cisse gets it down low. Oh, knocked away as I don't have a 24 on the roster. I'll have to confirm here momentarily. 3 on the way. The first miss from behind the arc for Jacksonville today. They have been living and making a living behind there. Phil March for 3 on the way, not there. Got locked up underneath.
One and done on that trip.
March on the nose-to-nose there. Good grind on the D.
If you're the Cardinals, you're hoping that your defensive intensity will eventually wear down Jacksonville.
Or caught him flat-footed there as they got a little lazy with the pass. Good close out there. And now baseball pass. Wood with the catch and the bucket. How about the pass from Bayou?
Great pass, but a great finish by Braden Wood.
Oh, man, oh, man. Yeah, Woods had to really turn on the jets to get there. That was really a great transition for Trinity Valley. They take the lead. Phil March on the defense. Working hard. TVCC with a steal. It is going to be Wood with a steal, but quickly the other way. Oh, and a little foul at the basket. So going to the free throw line here. It's going to be stepping to the line. Looks like they're gonna put Jackson at the stripe. Jackson Basingu stepping up. First of 2. That one rims out. So off the back iron, and Cisse will check out. $13 minutes even to go here in the first half. It is Trinity Valley by a point until that one. So tied up 17 apiece. TVCC and Jacksonville. Jaguars and Cardinals going at it from Leon Spencer Court here in historic Cardinal Gym.
Garrett Knuckles back into the contest for the first time for the Cardinals.
Shot inside the arc, missing. So Wood can't get that to fall.
It's a fresh lineup for Marty Levinson on the floor right now.
Bayou, I think they're going to get whistled on him, yeah. So that'll be his first foul of the afternoon. Extra step taken that time by Ashanti Moore.
Another turnover forced by the Cardinal defense.
So with a, let me correct that, that was Dalen Morales. $17 apiece. Wood finds March. Down low. Pass off over from the right wing. On the way, 3 will not go. Missed everything there.
I mean, interesting to see, Tim, which team going to be the first one to put on a run in this contest and get a little separation, if it at all.
Yeah, both teams just a little careless. There's a steal by Knuckles. March left it short, but Bayou with the finish.
His first points of the contest.
Exactly. The sophomore coming through big there on the follow. Three-pointer rattles out. Rebound by Phil March. Here comes TVCC. Count a shot. Not there. Foul
called inside. You're correct. Phil March is on the floor now for the Cardinals, Tim, and they come back over Angelina. He had a couple of key three-pointers late in the game, too, to put that one away.
Yeah, big point there. So big down the stretch. It's a 2-point game here. We got a full timeout. Love to get your thoughts here on the Cardinals. And, we're still way early in the season, but 10 games in, you can start seeing the the DNA of this team taking shape.
You can, Tim, and here's where I got my first sign before they even played a game that this Cardinal team could have something brewing, because when the preseason national rankings came out, they were ranked number 9.
In the top 10
That's
to
a team that
start.
was not ranked at all last year. A team that had lost his head coach and lost his entire roster except 3 players. And to get that kind of national attention, it either says, A, one of 2 things. People know what you got, or Marty Levis is a heck of a coach.
It did raise a lot of eyebrows across the nation, and say, you better keep an eye on this Trinity Valley team.
It's unheard of on the men's side, in my opinion, just from my observations, to not be ranked at all the previous season, and then to not only be ranked the next season, but to be ranked in the top 10.
Hey, exactly, and that's the case right now. So Trinity Valley off to a quick start.
Yeah, and what's so key about that, Tim, is being ranked in the top 10. It's by the end of the season, and we're a long way from there. If you need a national at-large berth to the national tournament, I should say, you're in the running there.
That helps, definitely does. So with a 2-point lead, Trinity Valley will try to build off of that as Phil March will inbound for TVCC. Bayou up top, down low. Drive up and bucket. Mbe for the basket underneath. Nice touch with the left hand.
His first points of the contest. Mbe.
Going in amongst the trees, swatted away. The putback, though, is good.
He found the right limb, though.
I was going to say, he did find a way. It's nicely done there. He's had a nice quarter. He's got 9. I'm speaking of Massimo Moretti. Knuckles kicks out. March swings it. 3 from Bayou. 3 from Bayou.
Nice job of swinging the ball by a couple of Cardinals on that possession.
That's a good ball movement, exactly, and that opened it up across the way. Trinity Valley up 5. Inside 11 to go. Kick out 3 on the way. Not there. Saved on the baseline. That's going to be possession.
Kai Dorsey checks back into the contest for the Cardinals.
So Jacksonville keeps possession.
Mackay, we're talking about Mackay. When he was moved to point guard last year, we saw the entire complexion of that Cardinal team change.
It really did. Oh, they lost him in traffic. Nice wraparound by Riggins as he came off, peeled off the screen, and was left wide open. Big basket there for the Jags to pull within 3. Mackay. It's to Bayou. Mbe backing him down. Fadeaway shot way short. Good defense there from Williams.
Should have kicked the ball out.
3 from the right wing is good.
Oh, just like that.
Boy, they have been on fire from behind the arc. Jacksonville continuing to...
Cardinals with just 2 3-pointers. I think that's fourth for Jacksonville.
Entry level. Bayou, spin move. Kick out. Actually, free throw line now. It'll be Wood for 3. Braden Wood, 3-pointer. Freshman from Gunnison, Colorado, puts that one through.
He's got 5 in the game now.
27-24. Cards back up by 3. Dorsey working. Ball comes loose, but a foul will be on McKay. So they will pick up that'll be his first foul on the afternoon.
Closely contested first half. A 4-point lead's a big lead in this one thus far.
Really is. I mean, back and forth we go. Both teams kind of finding their way, feeling their way through. And it's been predicated by Jacksonville's just red hot from behind the arc.
You take away those 3 pointers, and I realize you can't do that. But if you did, they haven't really got much else.
No, they have been making a living. But you know what they say: live by 3, die by the 3. So
True.
see if that can hold up this contest.
But to the Cardinals' credit, only one of those has really been an uncovered 3-pointer.
Yeah, they're closing out well. This Cardinal team's big, man. They've got some beef. Both teams, you're filling that lane in really quickly.
Second steal for Garrett Knuckles.
Knuckles is quick to the ball, driving now, looks up top. Franklin for 3, now gives it off to Bynum.
Count it.
Oh, not there. Franklin with the offensive rebound. Bynum, another chance at it.
Count
this is the one you want. Puts it through. Nicely done from Ahmad Bynum.
His second three-pointer. He's got double digits in the game scoring-wise with 10.
Franklin made a play there and kept alive. Good hustle. Bynum missing and filling it in underneath. MBB. Cisse MBB doing some tightrope walking on the baseline. Kept it alive down low.
I like the makeup of this Cardinal team and the depth of this Cardinal team.
Oh my goodness, yeah, they've put together a squad.
You've only got a couple of starters on the floor right now.
They are going to be fun to watch. Let's say that.
There's no question about it.
30-24 here. If you hadn't got here in person, we invite you out. Cardinals 8-2 on the year in the opening moments of the 23-24 season, about 10 games in.
Next home game is on Tuesday, December 12th, and like I said, I think it's a 2 p.m. tip-off, Tim. Matinee day.
Matinee day shall be. First one is good. They've ballooned it up to a 7-point lead here.
The biggest of the game for either team.
Second one up, and good. Hit the front iron, climbed up and over and falls through. So
Cardinals are shooting 65.3% from the free throw line this season.
They got him in trouble. That's stolen and kept alive, but thrown away. And what a great effort. Up and down the floor. Oh, thought he might have got away with a step there out in the open floor.
He got away with it.
Coach Levinson might be asking the same question.
Foul is charged to Knuckles, though. That'll be his first personal foul. Fourth team foul for the Cardinals.
You're talking about that first big run. I think we're kind of in the midst of it right now. TVCC is putting a little bit of separation.
That's when you want to do it. Going into the halftime locker room, you want to have all the momentum.
Here's a three up top. Boy, I think he got a piece of it. Mackay Dorsey got out front. Here's a kick out in the three in the corner. He passes on up. Franklin for three. Not there.
Good look by Devin, though.
Yeah, indeed. That's great position with the body there. Just nothing he could do. Went straight up.
Jackson's like that fly in a restaurant that won't go away from when you're trying to eat your meal.
You and I eat at the same spot,
yeah,
huh? Three, not there. Franklin with another offensive rebound. Ahmad Bynum. Shot not falling. Going strong. Oh, good body control. My goodness.
Absolutely.
Travius Benjamin. Travius out of Shreveport.
4-point lead for the Cardinals.
Good position down low. They're going to get him with a reach.
Yeah, no, grabbed. He just grabbed him around the waist.
Yeah, Miles not getting away with that one. Timeout on the floor.
Immediate timeout.
So we'll step away. Full timeout here as the Cardinals are up 4 over the Jaguars. You're seeing it here on the Cardinals Sports Network.
Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College, home of the mighty Cardinals, offering hands-on education with an average teacher-to-student ratio of 1 to 20 at a third of the price of regional institutions. We teach, we strive, we succeed. TVCC. It makes sense. Apply today at tvcc.edu.
Right now, you can double up with 2 for $22 in Dickey's Barbecue Pit. That's 2 2-meat plates, each with 2 sides and a buttery roll for only $22. For a limited time only, visit dickeys.com or use our app. Legit Texas Barbecue.
Jaguars 32-28, 7:13 to go in the first half.
Pretty good pace scoring game, Tim. Really, if you think about it, 32 points with still 7 minutes to go in the game. That's a pretty good first half for the Cardinals, and not shabby by Jacksonville, who's lived by the 3-pointers, however.
Yeah, they've been getting up and down the floor, both teams. A lot of energy here in the first half. Cardinals trying to build on it here as they will get it over to MBB. Now Franklin. Up top, they go to Johnson. Get him spin move, kick out. 3 on the way from Dorsey. Count the basket. Mackay Dorsey for 3 for
Kai's first points of the contest, and the Cardinals' 5th 3-pointer.
They have started lighting it up themselves here after it was all Jacksonville early from beyond the arc.
It's been a fast-paced first half.
Swing it to the corner, head fake. Now shot with a foot on the line, won't go. pulled down by Bynum. Bynum bringing it up the floor. Catch, and going to get him out of bounds.
Yeah, you can establish position before you can touch the ball.
Now they weren't able to reestablish. So Marshall check back in, and
A great pace to this game, though, Tim. Both teams are getting up and down the floor, defending very hard, and living by the shot on the outside when it's there.
Yeah, it's been a good pace. A lot of fun to see these guys scaling 94 feet. Both ends of the floor. Don't blink, you might miss something.
No doubt.
Trap in the corner, and breaking the trap is going to be Muhammad. Spin move. Kick out for three on the way. Not there. Rebound is taken by the big fella, Umbe.
He makes his mind if he's going to rebound. There's not little you can do about it.
I'm not sure, was that March down low that kind of ran into him and bounced off the in the paint? Nice left hand again. He's dangerous with that. So it's up to a 9-point lead with a timeout taken by Coach Scott. And Jacksonville will try to find an answer here as Trinity Valley is putting their foot on the pedal, up 9. 30-second timeout here.
I can play the big man inside. He's going to be a force in this league if he plays like that.
I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of fun in this conference play over the next couple plus as Trinity Valley is trying to pull away here. They did moments ago, but Jacksonville, to their credit, kind of jumped right back in it. So we got a fun one going on this afternoon.
I sense that Marty likes his rotation he's got on the floor currently, and they are doing a really good job on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see these two squads as this squad rather, as they kind of find their footing over the next little bit. Trinity Valley up by 9.
Just over 6 minutes left in the first half here from Leon Smith Report at Carter Gym on this Saturday afternoon in Athens, Texas.
Yeah, 6+ to go, and Trinity Valley trying to bait them into that come left. We're ready for you. Bynum almost got him with that snatch, but good hands by Jacksonville. Five. Oh my goodness, a May with a swat.
No, don't do that.
Feeling it.
Keep that out of this air.
Did the return to sender on that one.
The big man is having himself an afternoon thus far.
Yeah, it's talk about explosive. And Johnson will give it a little kick.
Good hustle, Dad. No, why did we set the 20?
Franklin is back defensively now. Cardinals up by 9 with 5:37 to go. Off the kick ball, the clock does reset to 20. So they have a reset shot clock. Still plenty of time to go here. Knocked away, going on the floor. And it will be Cardinal basketball.
No, foul be called
foul
on
the Cardinals.
With a trip.
Okay.
It's an unintentional trip. He fell down and the kid stepped on him.
Gotcha. I was wondering why he was pointing this way. I thought he'd caught out of bounds at first, but yeah, I definitely thought Denham pushed him. So Johnson called for the foul. 9-point ball game. Jacksonville trailing Trinity Valley here.
I do like the way this game is being officiated, though. They're not blowing their whistle every time.
Letting them play. Yeah, love the pace. Johnson almost got that one and does force him out of bounds this time as Nehemiah Ratliff couldn't negotiate that sideline.
Another turnover forced by the Cardinal defense, and that was a forced turnover there by closely guarding it.
Yeah, so TVCC trying to continue to escalate things here. Backdoor pass, slam it home. Phil March with the pass. And how about the finish?
Bayo with the finish.
Bayo with the big time.
He came up short one on earlier, but nothing short about that one.
Bayo with that. Man, that was fun to see because that one almost didn't need him to slam it. It was right on point. That was beautiful. Cards bringing the heat. Long three. They were falling early. They're not now. Here comes a 3-on-2 opportunity. Cardinals with March on the push. Oh, little pass underneath. I didn't see him there. I thought he had bounced out. And then out of nowhere comes the catch, but the miss and now a bucket on the other end. So Trinity Valley.
And Marty got a little frustrated with that defensive effort at that time.
Yeah, it's a nine-point game. About a 4-point swing on that last transition. Wood going left. Thought about a step back. Quicks spin move.
Ooh,
7 on the clock. March hanging, shooting, can't get it to go, but the putback by Johnson, not there.
Had a good look at it.
Had a great opportunity. Hustling back. Kick out. Not gonna fall.
You mentioned it earlier, just a couple of minutes ago, Tim. They were hitting three-pointers earlier. Now they're relying on the three-pointers to bail them out, and it's not falling.
Yeah, they have found out that, boy, that's a tough spot to be in when you have to have it and a man in your face. So 3:52, it's a full timeout. Stepping away, we'll come back with the final moments of the first half after this on the Cardinals Sports Network.
To the clear. He passes it straight. Straight. Come on. Oh, that was amazing. Oh my God. CC immediately just had his dominant control here.
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful.
Wow.
That's our boy.
So proud.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches like a sausage McMuffin with egg or a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit for just $5.
Away from halftime, and the Cardinals up by a 39-30 score. Cardinals have gotten heated things up from three-point range after a slow start there, and Jacksonville has tremendously cooled off, Tim.
Yeah, that's been the difference in this last half of the first half, as Trinity Valley was playing some pretty good D, but the shots were falling from behind the arc. They are not now. Cards got lazy on the pass there. Johnson left it a little short. Swats it away. March picks it up.
Great recovery.
I was gonna say, he said, let me make up for that on this. Good defense. So here is swing. Johnson now fakes. Gives way to Bayou. Bayou for 3. How about Ibra Bayou?
That's his second three-pointer and the 6th for the Cardinals in the contest.
Man, oh man, if those are gonna fall for you, it's gonna be a fun afternoon.
Pretty intimidating to have a 6'8" kid knocking down three-pointers.
He's got the package there. Shot hits the floor. Last touch by Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Trinity Valley ball.
Jacksonville's falling into the trap now.
Yeah, that's
a three-point shooting team.
That's gonna come back to bite you here as you look up. It's a 12-point game. 3 minutes to go. What do you say about closing out halves and starting halves?
You have to do it. It's all about who has that momentum going into the halftime locker room. That plays a big role in who plays the hardest coming out that first 5 minutes of the second half.
See what they can do here as March gives off to Bayou. Braden thought about the 3. Now goes baseline, kick out pass. Johnson in the paint. Drives, kicks out. Shot from March on the way. Count the basket. That is beautifully done by Phil March.
He hit three key three-pointers down at Angelina, so there's no surprise.
Yeah, good bucket there. Great ball movement as they're working it through, finding the open target.
It feels like it's about to cave in on Jacksonville if they don't get a good look here.
Just got away with that extra half step. Pulled down that time by the Cardinals. Cisse. Braden will go strong, baseline, and a two-handed dunk. Makes it a 17-point game.
Braden now has 7 points in the game.
I love the court awareness, finding him, and somehow Wood almost got a hand of that.
8 Cardinals have scored in the first half, Tim. 8 Cardinals. That's depth right there.
That is for sure, and they are looking fresh out there as Jacksonville's got some hands on the knees here inside 2 minutes to go in the first half. Three-pointer on the way. That's a good shot.
And they needed that one to fall.
Yeah, for Tavius Benjamin on the 3. Shot not going to fall there. Oh, off the feet and out of bounds off of Ronald Davis.
Approaching the 1 minute mark here of we're running in the first half, and Jacksonville could ill afford to turn the ball over there because they were building some momentum the last couple of trips down with defensive stops.
Yeah, that was a missed opportunity there because it looked like he was thinking, I'm going to give him a head fake and go down that left baseline, but never caught the pass. Entry level to Bayou. Bayou strong. Hanging, shooting, left it short, but the rebound from Johnson goes underneath and finish it.
A reverse jam.
Man, taking it right to him. Get the highlight package ready for that.
That got the crowd fired up.
That got me on my feet over here. It's a little awkward as I'm standing doing the broadcast. Yeah, that was a lot of fun to see.
And another defensive force turnover by the Cardinals, Braden Wood.
Wood is getting it done on the defensive side of the ball there, and they are pulling away, up by 16, inside a minute to go. March lets it roll up the floor. Now the clock starts.
Bought some time.
By doing that, he's probably trying to go 2 for 1 there. They did not get it executed, though, like they wanted. Long three from March. Not there. Tap back. Shot after the hang won't go. Oh, my goodness.
0 for 4 on that trip.
That was not what you anticipated when you saw the big man with a pretty good look at the glass. Blocked underneath and last touched by Cisse.
Yeah, Cisse did a great job of blocking that shot.
So Mamadou Cisse, 6'11" sophomore, on the floor for Trinity Valley. There's a 3 on the way. Won't go. Wood with the scoop and score. No, he'll give way to Johnson. Johnson off to March, 5 seconds in the corner. Step back shot on the way, not there. Wood almost got to the glass for the tap in, but not in time. 49-33, Trinity Valley leading big here at halftime. It did not look that way just a few minutes ago.
It did not. The difference was at the start, Jackson was hitting his 3-pointers. They stopped falling. When they stopped falling, the Cardinals started hitting. Cardinals picked up the defensive intensity and have opened up a 16-point lead here at halftime at Cardinal Gym.
Yeah, they're looking good as they go to the break. So we'll step away. The second half coming up here momentarily on your Cardinals Sports Network.
When joints begin to fail, it's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At UT Health East Texas, our skilled orthopedic and sports medicine experts are using advanced joint technologies to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
You know, here at First State Bank, we're not just about opening accounts or getting loans. We're about community, whether that's sponsoring local events, donating to nonprofits, or volunteering hundreds of hours. It comes down to the fact that we're local money working for you, local people. For over 80 years, we've been helping Texans build their homes, their businesses, and their dreams. With 7 convenient locations, there's always a branch around the corner. So come say hi and get to know us. First State Bank, where community matters.
You know, they're not talking about just you all the time like they do rodeo athletes, you know. It's the Wright family, you know, the Wright brothers.
I don't really look at it as we're legendary, but it's kind of unreal what we do and what we get to do. You know, the things we've done and hopefully continue to do. I guess you could say it is legendary.
I was a runner. I was up to running 3 miles a day every morning. When I was diagnosed with lung cancer, I was shocked because I'm not a smoker. Baylor, Scott, and White, the facility, the staff, everyone has been so amazing. I love the fact that I can breathe.
When I first heard that I had cancer, I was referred to Baylor, Scott, and White immediately. It was really important for me to be able to get my chemotherapy and everything here because I wanted to be close to my friends, my family. They were so confident and made me feel at ease and supported me. I felt like I was their only patient, and I knew they had several people that they were dealing with, but I was the most important person.
I had like a week of headaches. Throughout that week, I went to my local hospital. They referred me to Baylor Scott & White. They gave me an MRI. The tumor that was inside of my head was cancer. Baylor Scott & White has given me this new technology that helps decrease the growth rate of my cancer cells. The doctor I have right now, he's just amazing. It's a great feeling to know the guy who's taking care of me actually really cares about me.
Baylor Scott & White Health, changing cancer care for life.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich, you'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
I wish I could tell you this life is easy, that you'll never know defeat. And every run you make will be perfect. But there's a difference between wanting something and making it happen. Passion, practice, these are the keys to success. If you want to lead this life.
There's nothing quite like coming together over a fresh-cooked meal. Face to face, burger to burger, solving the world's problems over fries. There's also nothing like solving the problems right in front of you, like baseball practice, swim team, and getting your family's meals just like they like it, all with a few taps on your phone. Yeah, good thing there's more than one way to solve the world's problems. Good thing there's Whataburger.
From a work perspective, what am I most thankful for? I'm thankful for working with a great team. I'm thankful for working for a company that's faith-based, and I'm truly thankful to be able to take time to pray with my patients if they need it.
Having a good team to work with and a great, all my supplies are there. I got equipment if I need it, and help at a phone call away if I need that as well.
I've never had a time where I didn't feel like that I couldn't get what I needed to do my job.
We work together as a team here at Baylor, and I really appreciate that.
I'm thankful that I have the ability to work, the physical ability, the mental ability.
I think every day that I walk into the pharmacy, everybody greets me as soon as I walk in the door. And it's a small gesture, but it goes a long way and it starts your day off right.
I do feel like I'm fulfilling my calling, even if it's, you know, the last job that I have. I'm thankful for God leading me here to work. I feel like I am growing into a much better nurse, and I've been a nurse for a long time.
When I go home at the end of each shift, whether I had a bad day or a good day, I'm ready to come back to work the next morning. And I know a lot of nurses, unfortunately, don't get to feel that way about their job, but this is how we feel here, and it's not just me, it's everybody around me.
My team, they welcome me and respect me, my differences, my culture, and I don't feel isolated when I'm with them. They welcome my ideas, you know, they're always there for me.
We see people, a lot of brokenness, you know, physical, emotional, come through rehab, but just walking beside them in this and being able to help them get better, to see the outcomes of it is just, it's really rewarding.
I mean, I'm so grateful for Baylor, really. I love it here. Baylor's a very good place to work for. It's different.
I've worked at other larger hospitals and I would never go anywhere else.
I'm thankful for what I do. I'm thankful for the patients that we take care of. I'm thankful for my calling, my ministry, you know, is helping those who can't help themselves, being there for them. So I'm thankful for all that I can do for someone else who can't do for themselves.
Sometimes managing your health and keeping track of all the details can feel a little overwhelming. But UT Health East Texas Virtual Care. Sometimes managing your health and keeping track of all the details can feel a little overwhelming. But UT Health managing your health and keeping track of all the details can feel a little overwhelming. But UT Health
Prosperity Bank offers free checking. Let's take a look. No monthly maintenance fee? Check. No individual check fees? Check. Free debit card? Check. Unlimited withdrawals? Check. Free online banking? Check. Easy access and friendly service? Check. Close to home? Check. Simply free checking from Prosperity Bank is simply free. I'm taking these checks to the bank. Prosperity is the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, where you find real bankers, not just a bank.
Schlotzsky's new Supreme 4-cheese white and meaty pizzas come covered in the finest toppings. But under those delicious toppings lies a made-from-scratch crust so good, you could go toppingless. Buy one pizza, get one free every Wednesday.
Cowboy Headquarters is your one-stop shop destination in Athens. 80,000 square feet of awesome sitting on 25 acres with top brands for all your farm and ranch needs, including Preferred, Tartar, Steel, SMA, Bluebonnet, Equibrand, Trent Ward Saddlery, Professional's Choice. We have a Texas-size store with a Texas-size selection. Cowboy Headquarters just south of the Loop on Highway 19 in Athens. Cowboy Headquarters is a destination you don't want to miss. Shop online now at cowboyhq.com.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
Your favorite thing delivered right
On the
to your
campus of
door
Trinity Valley
means that
Community
you
College in
never
Athens,
have to
Texas.
stop
I was
doing
going to say a
your
beautiful
other thing.
fall afternoon, but it's not afternoon anymore. It's early evening, I guess you could say. I guess the sun's still peeking out there. Cardinals are in no peaking mood, though, right now. They're at 49-33 at halftime over the Jacksonville College Jaguars in the first half, in which we saw Jacksonville take the early command, control, I should say, with three-pointers. The three-pointers stopped falling. The Cardinals started hitting theirs, and then turned in up the defensive effort, and that's how we got to 49-33.
Oh, yeah, man. Those as I was watching the monitor there just a moment ago, some impressive ups on this squad, man. They're getting to the rebound, getting to the boards, and controlling and making quick work on those turnovers into points.
And Marty's gone deep to his bench. He's got different rotations. He's got 8 different players that scored in the first half, and that's a great combination for a winning program.
Yeah, it's what's got him to this 16-point lead, because remember at one point he only had 2 starters on the floor, and they were increasing that lead with that rotation. So a lot of things going Cardinals' way as Cardinals are off to an impressive start.
The Cardinals began to pull away at about the 7:23 mark when they were up by 4, 32-28. About the 3-minute mark, they were up 47-30. So it happened just like that.
Yeah, they definitely have some real explosiveness on this squad, and we'll get a chance to see it here just a couple of moments away from the second half. Leading scorers here for Trinity Valley. Benny, you got some numbers in front of you?
Yeah, Maud Bynum has hit 10 points, as has Abura Valiu. He's got 10, and he's got 2 3-pointers, as does Bynum. So it's kind of unusual to see the 6'8" guy out there shooting 3-pointers. He's shooting very comfortably for the Cardinals. And then Denham Johnson had a very strong first half on both ends of the floor, has 8 points. Braden Wood has 7 points, including a 3-pointer. And LeBay has 6 points. And he had a very impressive first half as well.
Yeah, he has been one of the bright spots there for Jacksonville as they find themselves looking at a 16-point deficit. They were right there about halfway through the first half, but Trinity Valley found another gear.
It was 32-28 with 7:13 left.
Wow, so that's a 17-4 run to 17-5 run to end out the final 7+. And that's how we got where we're at now.
It is, and we had questioned ourselves when it was a tightly contested ball game, which team would be the first one to go on the run, and the Cardinals had it. Now, here's the question. Does Jackson have a run to answer with? And if so, is it going to be 3-point dominated?
Yeah, and if so, how much will that take out of them down the stretch? It'll be interesting, but they do have to come out firing in the first, 5 minutes to really impede their will if they're going to make a run, you would think.
If you're just now joining us, in the women's game earlier against Jones County, the 10th-ranked Lady Cardinals were an 85-57 winner So we're back to men's basketball now. The Cardinals up 49-33 and Tim Howard to call the second half.
Thank you, Benny Rogers, as the Cardinals will walk on the floor here. It's going to be Dorsey, Cisse, Johnson, Bynum, and Franklin to start the second half for Trinity Valley. Tipped away right off on cue is Dorsey with the steal. Can he finish? He does.
No question about it. Great steal, great finish.
Boy, great body control as he's going to the rim there, too, as had a defender draped all over him, and he found a way to get the bucket. Lane to the basket's blocked as the closeout happens from Denham Johnson. Johnson with the block. Here is Cisse giving off to Johnson, who will hand off to Mackey.
I just love the way that Dorsey directs the offense and runs the floor.
Give and return to get the bucket. Says, oh, thanks for the pass. Let me pass it back to you. And Cisse finishes.
6'6" sophomore to Yonkers, New York. And the Jacksonville Jaguars turn it over again.
Yeah, they will turn it over on that far sideline as quickly they're running into the turnover destructing themselves with turnovers. I completely fell flat on my face with, thank you, fell flat on my face on the dismount there. 20-point advantage, drive shot, won't go. Franklin wanted to clear it. Johnson still keeping it alive, and the Cards get the turnover. Kick out for three. On the way. Not there. Johnson skies for the board. The putback is good.
Man, where's he flying in the air like that?
Coach Scott going to take a timeout here if he can get his team's attention. They're going to not see him, and he will not get the rebound. Well, he does get his own shot. Now let's see if Coach Scott's going to talk about it. He's going to put the timeout back in his pocket.
Yeah,
I think.
he is.
He was reaching all the way forward, up and down the floor. They looked like they kind of settled themselves. He says, all right, let's see if we can work through it.
22-point Cardinal lead, 18-25 and counting.
Good play from Franklin. Tipped it around to himself, gets the steal, and now Cisse can't get it to fall. Up and over. Franklin the last to touch it.
Last year at the athletic banquet, Guy Furr represented the men's program at the speaker, and he said there's not a better teammate in anywhere than Devin Franklin. He does the unselfish things, and he stays out of the front, the leaders of the front, the spotlight sometimes, letting the top players get the points and the headlines.
I can see that just in the way he carries himself. Here's a breakaway, go up. The windmill is not gonna fall. Karam's high enough off the speaker in the rafters.
SOS, save our speakers.
That was fun to watch. Would have preferred it to go in, but still fun to watch.
You see the force in which that ball came off the back of the rim there?
Now the thing's a thunder. Big old pulse of power coming off the top there. It's 22-point advantage. Trinity Valley up big here in the first 2 minutes of the second half. It's Cisse on the steal.
That's his second of this half, Tim.
Johnson going baseline, kick out for three on the way. Count to three for Ahmad Bynum. And the assist from Denham Johnson.
Well, Denham Johnson just plays at a different level when it comes to leading his feet. Goodness gracious.
Extremely athletic. Got away with a push off there off of Franklin, man. He took that one right in the jaw.
Yeah, Franklin did a great job of holding his ground there.
Kerr spins to the basket, finishes. Denham Johnson with the bucket.
With 12 points in the game now.
Got another step, another gear. Here's the shot on the way, won't go. Rebound is taken by Dorsey. Dorsey out front to Cisse. Cisse on the drive, lets him go by, off the glass, and good. Coach Scott going to turn it on now with a timeout.
Train kept rolling all night long.
It does not stop. It's a 29-point lead with 17:01 to go. Cardinals up big here, and it will be a full timeout. So let's step away. We come back with more after this right here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
You know, they're not talking about just you all the time like they do rodeo athletes, you know. It's the Wright family, you know, the Wright brothers. I don't really look at it as we're legendary, but
It's kind of unreal what we do and what we get to do. You know, the things we've done and hopefully continue to do. I guess you could say it is legendary.
All they do is stare at their phones. So dreamy. They're obsessed with Schlotzsky's new calzones.
Calzones are here. That does look good. New calzones at Schlotzsky's.
And welcome back. Cardinal Sports Network continuing on. Boy, this team has really got some depth, Benny. Just watching them, what they're able to accomplish, it could be a lot of fun to watch.
And here's the thing, Brett, they're hard to defend because you don't know where it's coming from. There's not one person that you can key on. You say, well, we'll key on Bynum,
take him
okay?
away. Yeah.
Take on Denham Johnson, why don't you then?
Exactly. They have so many ways that they can hurt you. Jacksonville talked it over. Let's see what they do out of the break. Oh, got a piece going up, but got a little piece of the arm. So foul coming here on Johnson.
The former Minneola Yellow Jacket number 4, T.J. Moreland, has checked into the contest for the first time for the Cardinals today.
Chance to see Moreland's.
He was a multi-sport athlete there at Minneola and very good at all of them.
Glad to see him putting on the Cardinal red. It's a free throw coming here for Williams. He'll get the point to go. 16:54 to go here in the ball game. It's all Trinity Valley so far here in the second half, and most of the latter part of the first.
Yeah, it's been a steady Cardinal performance.
Goes 1 of 2. Boy, that's not going to help things.
Jacksonville shooting 67.6% from the free throw line coming into the contest.
Moreland brings it up the floor, coming left side. Gets a screen out front from Bayou. Bynum pulls up from long distance, has it rattle out.
He doesn't care how closely he's guarded. He puts up the shot and shoots with great confidence.
Yeah, he also pulled up a little gimpy, too. As I said, he pulled up, but he's favoring that right arm. Here's Johnson, Denham Johnson with a finish.
Denham with 14 points in the contest. He's now the leader for the Cardinals.
Man, they're so quick. They're going to be tough. They get it over the line. Franklin, he's trying to draw the charge, and then Lasmack.
What the heck, I'll try to block the shot.
I'll go ahead and try and go get it. 28-point lead. Drive. Oh, not to be. Got to hustle back as Bayou tried to bring the house down. Not getting it, but the putback is good. Traveling beforehand. It's going to be a offensive foul, using the hand to free himself. So, man, it doesn't matter if you got a defender in front of the rim. If he's coming, he's coming.
I will say this about the Cardinals. When they miss a slam, they really miss a slam.
We've seen 2 misses this half, but they've been the most entertaining misses of our career. That one did ricochet up into the rafters. That's kind of forced it's been.
And I thought we were going to have something pretty special to report from the halftime show today, Tim. We had a TVCC student who was shooting for the spring semester scholarship to be paid for. You got to hit a layup, a free throw, a three-pointer, and a half-court shot in the 60 seconds. And on his last shot from half court, he'd made all the others. He just barely missed the front of the iron.
It was right off the rim, and it was lined up.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't get a chance to talk to Eddie Kite, but I wanted to say, man, you drew that up really, really well.
That was choreographed really well.
The crowd was into it, too.
They were.
Oh, it was fun to see, but missed it by that much. 15:42 to go. It's all Trinity Valley here in the second. What do you think Coach Marty Levinson is saying to his squad?
I just want to remind the kids, I'm sure, of the little things that we got to get done. Because I mean, you got the game well in hand. It's if you just don't do the silly things that result in Jacksonville getting turnovers and converting into points, you're in good shape. Because we wear this out all the time. Jacksonville cannot afford to trade buckets.
No, they really can't. They've got to find another level and find it in a hurry. Trinity Valley has had something to say about that from the outstart of this second half.
What's scary for Jacksonville is they're down 64-36, and Ahmad Bynum's only got 13 points. I say only got because we've seen him put up in the upper 20s and low 30s this year already.
Yeah, he's had kind of a quiet afternoon for him. Johnson to inbound. Gives it off to Bayou. Bayou driving, going up and over with a finish.
He finished that one, you're right. So there's no missing that.
Ray Bayou with a finish, and now it's a 30-point Cardinal lead. Trinity Valley on the closeout here. You and I thinking the same thing on that one. Little crossover. 3 on the way, not there. Clear down. Here come the Cardinals after Mbaye gives off to Johnson. Johnson out in the corner. The 3 on the way from Moreland. No, he pulls it down.
Moreland wanted to pull the trigger on it.
Bynum. Down low, Mbaye. Wow, great footwork underneath, and he'll get the bucket.
He now has 8 points in the game.
So we're about
4.2 on the season.
About to see Wood check back into the contest here momentarily. Joined by Gary Knuckles. 32-point advantage. Cardinals stripped away. Fight for the loose ball, picked up, controlled by Williams. Foot on the line. Not gonna get it there. It's Mbaye out front to Johnson. Or excuse me, that's Bynum. 3 on the way. No good.
TJ Moreland with the 3-point attempt.
Steps into the 3, not there. Rebound. Here comes Bynum. Bynum off to Johnson. Johnson on the baseline. Loses, passed it off, but I think he stepped on the baseline.
Dylan Johnson's quickly becoming one of my favorite players.
He's fun to watch. And he'll take a seat for the moment as he and Bynum will check out. Into the contest comes Knuckles and Wood. And it's more 94 feet of defense.
I thought that was coming at me.
Benny, you got to quit waving for the ball. They do break the press on, get an easy bucket on the other end.
Miles Williams with the points for the Jaguars. It's a different look rotation than we've seen today.
Down low, Mbaye. Not there. Rebound by Knuckles. Cardinal bench making some noise. 3 on the way, not there. Bayou with a tough defense there.
Coming up on the 13-minute mark. Cardinals up 30.
Good defensive stop there. Help underneath from Knuckles.
Oh, nice one-hander from the baseline.
They get a good comeback bucket there, but he's driving to the basket. Knuckles stayed with him, then took away the defender on the wing, but they found another way. 3 on the way from Moreland. Won't go. 1 and done.
0 for 2 from 3-point range for TJ.
March about to check back into the contest for Trinity Valley. Shot over the top. Moreland, good defense, closed out by Mbaye. Wood gives off to Bayou. Now back to Wood. Braden Wood for 3.
His second 3-pointer of the game. He's now got double digits with 10 points.
Cardinals are looking good here with 12 plus to go in the ballgame. They come in averaging 76.7. They're at the 71 mark, just 5 away from the average here on Jacksonville. Still a long time to go in this contest.
Yeah, but it'd be a major story if they don't get there.
Yeah, it would be. Williams will get the putback.
I don't know if Marty will survive over here.
Baseline drive. Bayou with the finish.
14 points now for the big man.
My goodness, he's looking strong. Talk about going hard to the rack. He's definitely done that a few times here.
Cardinals with 4 players already in double digits scoring, 1 with 8. So they may have a 5 in double digits before this game's over with.
Williams for the baseline gets it. He's had a nice afternoon. That'll
he has.
Give him his
5th
7th point.
Yeah, it seems like it should be more than that.
Yeah, he's had a couple of a couple of threes at least. Wood sets him up, going right. Goes all the way to the glass. Nobody picked him up. Finish for Braden Wood.
Braden with 12 now.
He's been fun to watch, Braden.
He's got an FR by his name as well, Tim.
Putting something together special, this squad. Crossover. Picked up on the switch. Oh, knocked away nicely underneath by Moreland. Wood for three. Short. Oh, Knuckles hard to the floor.
He posed after the shot, though. I thought it was going in.
Three on the other end, and that is going to be good for Williams. Miles Williams will get to double figures with that three. So 10:22 to go. It's 75-46. Jaguars trailing the Cardinals here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
A quality, affordable education is not out of reach. In fact,
It's closer and more convenient than you might think.
Trinity Valley Community College, with locations in Athens, Palestine, Terrell, and Kaufman, offers day and evening courses, online courses, and provides dual credit classes for high school students.
TVCC is also home to several national championship sports programs.
Long before the craving hit you, when nothing else will do but Texas barbecue, we were way ahead of you. Dickey's Barbecue Pit satisfies your craving, delivered where you want it, when you want it. Order online or use our app. Dickey's delivers.
Welcome back, Cardinal Sports Network here with Trinity Valley leading over Jacksonville. Benny, it's a big lead for TVCC. What's been helping them to get to this point?
Well, obviously the balanced scoring attack is more than anything else, but that's because they get great ball distribution and they pass it around and they're very, very unselfish. But you got Bayou with 14 points, Wood with 12 points, Denham Johnson with 14 points, and Bynum with 13 points, and Bay has got 8. So the Cardinals are on the verge of having 5 double-digit scores real quickly in this contest.
They are definitely making the most of their opportunities here as they have pulled away big here in the second half.
And the great thing about the balance, Tim, is it keeps everybody engaged.
Yeah.
Certainly in practice and then, of course, in the games.
You know that you're going to get your opportunity. There's a step back, the shot just inside the three-point arch. It's Clemmy Chandler. Clemmy with his first action here, first points of the afternoon.
Yeah, he made the most of it. His first shot, puts it up, 3 points go in, and he can tell he's a crowd favorite because of the way he cheered when he came into the contest. He's got to be a well-liked kid.
Love the enthusiasm behind his shot there as the crowd let him know about the appreciation. 31-point advantage for TVCC. So on the floor for the Cardinals, you've got Chandler, Wood. You've also got March, Knuckles, and Moreland.
Cardinals with 9 3-pointers in the contest.
Well, they are passing it around. Clemmy hangs, shoots off the glass.
High off the glass.
The window cleaner there.
I don't know if he called it or not.
Knocked out, I believe March was the last guy to get a piece. Might have been Knuckles, but that trap is devastation for Jacksonville.
I remind you that Jacksonville lost in its conference opener Thursday night at home, losing to Navarro 94-62. And this one's got that kind of look to it right now.
Yeah, that's conference play starting to eat up Jacksonville. Boy, Wood, quick hands, knocks that out of bounds.
Wood's had a very active game today. He did not start.
Yeah, he is. He's making the most off the bench.
Less than 10 minutes to go on this one, folks.
Williams with a screen out top. Now they give it back to him. Off from the wing. Not there. Wood pulls it down for the Cardinals. TVCC on the push. All the way up.
All the way in.
Oh, my goodness. You got that kind of play, you're going to have a fun team to watch. Here comes Knuckles off the steal. He'll go strong to the glass. Doesn't get it to go. Chandler tried to finish it off. Goes out of bounds off the Cardinals.
Just an impressive looking Cardinal team, Tim. And the depth is what strikes me.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We're talking about Clemmy Chandler, his time in here, and he's been explosive from the outset.
Nice answer by Ronald Davis.
Davis will get the bucket. So it's 81-48. TVCC still in the driver's seat here as they are inside 9 minutes to go in this one.
Just trying to close it out at this point. I don't think Jacksonville's got that kind of run left in them. If they do, I'll take credit and blame for it.
Shot on the way, won't go. Yeah, Benny, can you imagine if that were to happen and there's a little asterisk? That's a bucket. Little asterisk on it. The record would be 8-3, asterisk 1 loss on the announcing crew. Trying to get to 9-2 on the year here, and 2-0 in conference play. Well on their way with a 30-point advantage. Working it around.
Yeah, TJ thought about pulling the trigger.
Clemmy. Good ball movement. Start out high on the block. 8 on the shot clock. 5, 4. March on the way. Almost, I almost for a second thought that they weren't aware, but Phil looked like he, not sure if he was just setting him up or what, but that cost him. Rolled it off the cylinder out front. Here comes Clemmy. Up with the left hand, left it short.
This is what you don't want to happen. You want it to be looking ragged now.
Yeah. They have had 2 shots off the rim. The net's still there. Here's a quick pass out and a finish by Clemmy Jordan. Phil March directed it. Yeah, that was, he's like, do I get an assist for that? Because that was definitely planned.
He absolutely does.
He is definitely setting him up. Looked back and went perfect pass off the glass.
Intentional the entire way.
Oh, absolutely.
Got a media timeout.
So media timeout here with a 32-point lead. 7:11 to go. We'll step away. Coming back with more after this. Cardinals cruising on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Step up to the block and tackle the Mac Stack, a Dickey's barbecue pit game changer. Our signature mac and cheese topped with Dickey's quality slow smoked meats. And Dickey's delivers just in time for kickoff. Visit Dickeys.com, legit Texas barbecue.
Prosperity Bank offers free checking. Let's take a look. No monthly maintenance fee? Check. No individual check fees? Check. Free debit card? Check. Unlimited withdrawals? Check. Free online banking? Check. Easy access and friendly service? Check. Close to home? Check. Simply free checking from Prosperity Bank is simply free. I'm taking these checks to the bank. Prosperity is the big bank with your community's bank inside. Prosperity Bank, where you find real bankers, not just a bank.
And welcome back to Cardinal Sports Network. Proud to have you along with us here on a beautiful Saturday, early Saturday evening. A lot happening in Athens, Texas today.
Getting dark outside. It's Christmas parade night in Athens, Texas, folks. So if you know anybody at the game, if they don't get to leave the game as soon as it's over, they will get involved in the Christmas parade.
You might see them practicing their parade wave in the stands this evening. Is this one? Parade's supposed to start around 6:30, but yeah, parking lot going to be filling up out there. So hopefully they'll be able to get out of here. 7:11 to go. I think we're going to be okay.
I think we'll be okay, although I couldn't park in my usual parking spot today.
Well, I noticed extra security out front, and I realized as I was getting here, oh, it's Benny's security detail.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Okay.
So 7:11 to go here.
They're poorly paid. I can probably get that much.
Cardinals rolling through here, man. They are looking good as. Oh, you got a front row show there of the replay. Kissed it off the top of the square, and then the finish by Chandler. That's coming your way. Save, nicely done there to keep it alive. Here comes Jacksonville. Williams for 3. Can't get that one to fall. Pulled down by Mbe. Cardinals well on their way here with under 7 minutes to go. March back to Knuckles. Knuckles from the left wing. Count the basket.
Young man, that's no fluke there. He set a record while he was at Pointer and Bullard High School for hitting 3-pointers.
Yeah, he's been fun to watch if you're from around here. Oh. Big body. Tried to go into him. Drew the contact, but I don't know if 2 free throws is worth it. That's a tough
They
one.
may not be the type of one you want to charge into.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's a pretty solid big man down in the paint. So free throws coming here for Morales. Alou Cisse coming on. He'll come get Garrett, and Wood will check out as Denham Johnson's back on the floor. Well, if you're anywhere close,
this team's worth watching.
They're gonna be worth seeing in person as And that's saying something because the teams are always a lot of fun out here. It's always a place to be.
This has got a uniqueness about it, though.
It really does.
There's just something different.
And they've got a lot of depth. It's going to help a lot of things.
Tim, you got to remember, when they went on the trip down to Florida, they played #1 ranked Northwest Florida State, got into overtime at 67-67 before losing in overtime.
Oh, we're going to see some highlight reel there. But
74-70.
Yeah, that's in OT, so going strong, affecting the shot there for sure.
Yeah, Cardinals have played 3 overtime games. They're 2-1 in overtime games thus far.
So here is Johnson on the push, hanging.
This one in no danger of going there, though.
I think you're safe on that limb.
I'm like, even I could jinx us there.
It's a 88-53. You know, here's the thing. You touched on it a little bit more. Develop it. Denham Johnson. He's going, once he's in the air, still got 15 options. He just kind of hangs there, you know, and he creates while he's in the air.
And he comes from nowhere, just leaping through to grab a rebound or to get a blocked shot.
So we'll get a chance to see Ibra back in the game. Bayou has been a lot of fun with his 14 points, but some of the most explosive points that you've seen recently. And
Denham Johnson leads the Cardinals in scoring with 16.
I think you touched on it earlier, as they're going to get an easy look underneath. Well, didn't turn out to be that easy with Denham Johnson closing. But the Cardinals, they're distributing the ball so well.
They are.
You really don't. You can't say, okay, we're taking away one player.
And like last year, we saw Makai Dorsey take on a scoring role at point guard. He doesn't have to do that this year.
No, and that effectively gives him more that he can use on the defensive side. He can do things with the assist and the scoring when needed. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
We've seen him with 5 points today, and he's got 1 3-pointer, but he was contributing way more than just the 5 points.
For sure. Knocked away out front, Chandler, and now he's going to be rewarded. Takes one stop, gets the slam and the kick to boot. And then how about the headbutt with Phil March? The ball comes through, and he does a header out of soccer.
It's got to be worth something.
I don't know how we score that on the basketball scorecard. But Johnson will sit T.J. Moreland back into the game.
Came to a bench with a lot of smiles on it. He had a big old smile on it. You love seeing that with the kids and their student athletes.
Well, when you're having fun, it translates in more ways than just, you know, a basket here and there. Everything becomes a lot more fun. Oh, they're going to call a foul here on Mbe.
The big man.
Yeah, Mbe goes all of 6'10", and he's a solid 6'10". I'm telling you, it's not. You're not gonna be easily moving around him.
He's all there. Let's just put it that way.
First free throw is good. So inside 5 minutes to go here, 90-56, Trinity Valley leading big. They've got Mbe listed at 230, so 6'10", 230. But it's a solid 230.
It's a solid 230
it's
for
not
sure.
They're going to get a chance to back. A little floppy says, thank you, I'll go strong to the glass.
10 points now for Mbe, and the Cardinals now have 5 players in double digits.
Oh, man, oh, man. 5 players in double, that's 50 of the 92.
Jacksonville lost 94-62 to Navarro Thursday night.
That's not going to fall. The offensive rebound, kick out for 3.
Stepped out of bounds.
On the sideline, so that'll be a timeout.
We've got a final media timeout.
3:50 to go. So it's all Trinity Valley here in the final stages of this one. Stick around, we'll have it for you. Closing it out after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Welcome to Trinity Valley Community College, home of the mighty Cardinals, offering hands-on education with an average teacher-to-student ratio of 1 to 20 at a third of the price of regional institutions. We teach, we strive, we succeed. TVCC. It makes sense. Apply today at tvcc.edu.
Right now, you can double up with 2 for $22 in Dickey's Barbecue Pit. That's two meat plates, each with 2 sides and a buttery roll for only $22. For a limited time only, visit dickeys.com or use our app. Legit Texas Barbecue.
Jim, we're in the closing minutes of this Region 14 Conference men's basketball contest between the Cardinals and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With 3:50 left, the Cardinals up 92-57, looking to increase the record to 9-2 overall and 2-0 in conference play. I'll turn it back over to Tim Howard for the remaining call of the game.
Thank you, Benny Rogers. I was just looking down and watching the huddle there of Jacksonville. What's Coach Truscott saying to his squad, man? There's not a lot you can say when you're just running into a buzzsaw like this.
That's what's happening, and of course we saw the Jacksonville have success early because of 3-pointers. They stopped falling, thus the success waned as well.
Yeah, indeed. Here come the Cardinals with more firepower. Still inside 4 to go. It's going to be Phil March. Gets the screen up top. Going all the way to the glass. Off the glass, can't get it to fall. They tried to get there, could not. Here comes Jacksonville up, and foul going to be called down low. So it will be on MB. That's 4 on MB.
It's been a quiet 4 fouls, hasn't it? It doesn't seem like he's picked up 4.
Yeah, he's definitely been fun to just see him observe that. I mean, it hasn't been like one of the most obvious kind of things, as I think they've been in such freestyle mode here, running gun up and down the floor. Haven't really seen it.
Second free throw falls.
Well, seeing that replay made you like, oh, well, maybe that's why.
He made the most of it.
March up top, directing traffic. Moreland, entry level, down low, right underneath the glass, left it short, but the putback is good for Mbaye. Mohamed Mbaye, the 6'2" freshman out of Senegal, Africa.
Now with 12 points.
Nice outing for him this afternoon. Trying to go down low, knocked away, and that'll be a turnover on the Jaguars.
Mbaye is a 6'10" freshman, as you mentioned, out of Africa, and you can see as the season progresses that the game is slowing down for him, and he's getting a better grasp of it, and he's really starting to become a factor for the Cardinals.
I'm telling you, man, they are definitely we're getting to see him develop, and him, like you said, it's slowing down for him. I think they're going to reset the shot clock. I was going to say, that was a quick 5 seconds. Thought for a second they were gone the 5 seconds, but actually he picked it up before the whistle. Good little man up out front. March to Moreland. Moreland left wing for 3, rattles off. Not there. Clemme had a shot at it, couldn't pull it down.
The ball's in the air, and Marty's jumping off his feet back and forth, trying to get it to will it in to fall.
There's an answer on the other end. That will be a bucket for Travius Benjamin. He's got 15. Nice drive. Gets around him and to the basket does Garrett Knuckles.
Knuckles with the finish.
Knuckles, 6'6" freshman.
Has 5 points.
He had some. Well, that ball goes wide and errant. Moreland saves it on the sideline, coming up the floor. Oh, wide open to the rim. Off the glass and good.
Well, in about 5 minutes of playing time, Clemmy Chandler is in double digits now with 11.
Man, I got to tell you, though, as you're watching Bayou go down to defend that shot, is it me or was his face in the rim? It looked like his face. Now, it might have been because the rim was coming down on the slam, but I was worried about his dental work there for a second.
Knuckles now with 7 points. He's got a chance for double digits.
5 for Muhammad on the bucket. Yeah, Knuckles with a chance to get into double figures here.
6 players in double digits for the Cardinals.
Let's add another. Get him a 3. Alley-oop. And the finish. Bayou
He now has 16 points to tie Denham Johnson for the scoring honors for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's fun to see.
I don't know how you're going to defend them, folks. I really don't.
They are going to be a real difficult draw for whoever. Marks on the rebound. Chandler calling for it. Kick out to Moreland from 3 on the other side. Left it short. Knuckles the rebound. Goes up off the glass. He's got 9. Boy, it's close to double digits for him.
First time this season the Cardinals have surpassed the century mark on the scoreboard.
Yeah, he's 3 on the way.
Now they start falling.
Yeah, a little bit too late here. They're probably going to dribble this one out here with the final seconds underway.
Cardinals will be content to dribble this out.
Yep, and that will bring them to an impressive 9-2, 2-0 in conference play. Final score will be 104-68.
Tim, let me run down the leading scorers for the Cardinals. Bayou and Johnson had 16 points each. Braden Wood had 14 points. Ahmad Bynum had 13, only getting 3 points in the second half because he didn't play much, didn't need him, didn't have to play. Clemmy Chandler came in off the bench with about 6 minutes to go in the game and finished with 11 points. And the MBA had 12 points to round out the night for the Cardinals, in which they scored a 104-68 victory to improve to 92 on the season, 2-0 in conference play. Jacksonville falls to 3-6 on the season and 0-2 in conference play. Folks, we appreciate you joining us on the Cardinal Sports Network. This is our last full-team broadcast webcast until after the first of the year, but we will have the remaining home games for you on the Cardinal Sports Network YouTube channel, and we hope you'll join us for that. But until then, for Tim Howard and the entire Cardinal Sports Network crew, this is Benny Rogers bidding you good afternoon, or evening, I guess I should say, from Leon Smith Cardinal Gym. Go Cardinals.